transparency. 3 na waste management. 4 na fiscal transparency and open budget. Then the 5 na auditors general's report. 6 we talk about climate change. 7 na elections. 8 na records and archives management. 9 na the access to justice. The 10 na opening public procurement contracting. So now all this we dey look at. So we therefore invite all the ministries, departments and the agencies in the State House on the then commitments as we then don't agree see then go able do. Then we send a draft report to them for make them look them, so that at least we will able to sit them as a team and know who say we don't achieve and waiting left for make we achieve. So we called them on Friday again for do the last one, which is the validation meeting, for ensure say all what you don't put na the draft report na the correct thing, that because we get an obligation by the end of this month for send that particular report to the OGP Secretariat in the United States of America. So as a result of that, we called them on this validation meeting for make them look at the documents, the commitments them, where we mend them bindonguru with where we belong send with civil society guides them, the media they for ensure say then look at that particular document and see what they don't do and what they not able to do it. So on a Friday we'll do the validation. So hopefully the end of this month we will send that report to the United Nations to the OGP Secretariat at the United States of America. And also again, OGI be involved on these suggestion boxes them we will go through. We go na the various mudslide areas them. We go na Juba, we go na Old School and Colbert. We go see and formally launch them boxes in there, so that at least we'll go able to get the views, the perceptions of the ordinary citizens them, as how then they treat them, and if they need any improvement, make them write them and put under that suggestion box. Where we self go send, we will take the messages and they can and go to the right authorities them for make an appropriate action is taken. So far now that OGI don't do this week here. So now we yes Theo, any update?
Oh yes, of course. Chinese people them, or you could call them Chinese expats them, they don't raise serious concern over the current status of the national stadium in terms of the capacity. Under normal circumstances, the stadium supposed for the take from 27,000. That's not the actual capacity of the stadium, 27,000. So the Chinese people don't advise say therefore move them from 27,000 capacity to 19,000. Then a reduction of 6,000 people. And what will be done happen over the years is that they can get some activities them where they can get even over 35,000 people them at the stadium, where the maximum capacity now 27,000. So now the experts they don't say therefore avoid that kind way where they can allow people in the stadium beyond the excess when at 27,000 to now 19,000. But of course we all see what happened in this year where one Islamic scholar come, the stadium will get over 40,000 people then. So that will be a very serious risk, and the Chinese people don't want seriously against that, and would hope say the authorities then go take the necessary actions so they're not go respond to disaster at the end of the day. Then of course Labour Congress don't continue to make progress over the negotiation regarding the toll road. The President, His Excellency, don't call on the people that were responsible for get the Chinese people into a meeting, made them go sit down back and discuss. The key thing where Labour Congress they look at and the fact say they would not done it and the Chinese people they don't begin for take fees now. All three they get them. I mean, and so Labour Congress not fit to say this one makes sense at all. If now also they don't done, may they take toll gates fee day, but also they not done it, may they allow people them for apply the routes as freely as possible until they finish day. They go begin for take money. Then the new map of Sierra Leone don't come under question, especially with regards the photograph of the president Panam. Many people that don't say it's unusual for a map they carry the photograph of a president. So that's now one. And people that also be against concern say some kind of typographical error be there on the map, where they say the map where they go display na cotton tree area, they get two Bombali, and then they left out Moyamba. But anyway, somebody from Statistics Sierra Leone don't go on radio and say they're not aware of that kind of error there at all. But the fact of the matter is that there are photographs to the effect. Then with police officers, they are doing a very good job, and I think say the IG and the government for pay due attention to them. For 5 months now, they not get them the rice supplies, so that they owe them 5 months rice supply, and most policemen them and that's rest the 9 can help the household. Most of they get salary when not commensurate to the job and risk whether they undergo every day, whether they do every day. If I not say if they get the rest supplies, it will help them greatly. If we were talking about the police force being corrupt, they will go for try for take care of the well-being of the police officers then, so they will go the extra mile for make ends meet. The General Assembly, UN General Assembly, they go on New York, and of course His Excellency the President was supposed to be there, but he not go there this time around. He sent the Minister of Foreign Affairs for go represent them, and of course he also sent other high-powered personalities them for let themselves deal with them day. So many people have the fit to say since this now last few months in office, for fine for me take advantage and maybe go put a very good case for Sierra Leone. For say in also they play a key role amongst African heads of states them where it come to we position at the or we standing at the UN generally. Then Anti-Corruption Commission do indict Aisha Johansson and Chris Kamara. Aisha Johansson are the president for the Sierra Leone Football Association, and Chris Kamara are the Secretary General. The Anti-Corruption Commission say they don't levy 6 count charges on them, and then charges that are related to misuse of office and misappropriation of funds, of public funds. So therefore stand trial effective the 30th of October, and Madam Johansson they out of the country right now. We they expect the FIFA task force where for come supervise or oversee the much talked about integrity check of officials they want for stand for elective position within SLAFA and also for take SLAFA into Congress. So this indictment by the ACC don't further compound the whole problem, and the Ministry of Youth and Sports, also the Ministry of Sports, don't issue a press statement to the effect calling all SLAFA executive members to an immediate meeting, and that they don't even order say the officers then for cease all operations relating to the running of SLAFA. So but of course the ACC began for take this action because the name be done under question, say anything above case. So the ACC said be there under pressure for let them do something. So the action where ACC take now just for save the name of the institution, and we hope say the people that are doing that will get a free and fair trial. Then lastly, the mudslide victims them, and today go mark the 40th day since they die. And they get forget a ceremony in the remembrance. Now the Motome area in a Regent, we go start around 2 p.m. and a program where everybody invited for go. Then maybe lastly, 2 key institutions them we get for do with special needs picking them. Say the blind school, Freetown Cheshire Home, the day under well, I know we call a strike action, but they close right now. Schools they don't reopen, but they're not able for reopen because they say subvention where they forget for able for run the institutions are not forthcoming, and they no go take people they picking them go to the place where they not get nothing for feed them, nothing for take care of them. So I think to say the government for really pay attention to special needs schools, blind schools all over the country, not to only Freetown, they all close right now. And you can imagine what that means for the picking them. They are already disadvantaged, and so if they not cater for their education and their well-being tomorrow, then it will be bad. Then the paramount chiefs them. The last issue, the paramount chiefs them 149. Now they will be get. Now of course we not for say we get 190, where that number where maybe fit to say such thing for don't happen after we go down stabilize the economy and this and that, because the paramount chiefs them, the country they give them 2 million loans per month, and for 8 months now they not pay them. The last time I raised this issue, but than most other not they are, but be mentioned the fact say, oh, they don't pay them. I be argue vehemently say no, they not pay the 8. So now the money they increased now to 8 good months. If you cannot take care of 149 paramount chiefs, I mean, no, for just 2 million euros when a small money, and then how can you take care of 190? That you are putting the country economy under further pressure, and you cannot take care of that. So we get for do that and make sure say state institutions, the MDAs, they forget their budgetary allocations so they go able for operate efficiently. Let's stop here first.
Thank you very much, Theo, for your update. The phone line open weighing at the 076470400. For you get messages them, you can send your message through that particular line there, waiting at the OGI line. Then we get with radio stations them all over the country: Radio Baft, Kist FM, Radio Bontico, Radio 1J, Mankne radio station, Modka, Colenten, Eastern Radio, Radio Moa, the Radio Bentumani, Lion Mountain, the Varsals, all over the Bankasoka, SLBC, McKinney, they all the alert, you see. So we encourage the general public, you will get information for person, then you can pass this information through the 076470400. Yes, Aminata from OGI, you get any update where you want to tell Fambul then before ever we go to this?
Well, we just get update and send text to me just now from 644 line, where then say somebody now old school. And all they say they Tifres, we like then lock 2 ladies in a cell back of American Embassy police station. Then they rights now, then detain them. Now Mama just send this message for me.
Okay, well, thank you very much. So far with the link with we radio stations them for make them safe able to give you an update what in they happen na then you various places them. Would you try now? Yeah, we still try them, but we don't know the line. Look, somehow we engage. Now we go try for go to Cambia for make we talk to Asata IBS Camara, the Colenten radio station. Yeah, we still try Asata na Colenten make able give you an update. Yeah. Yes, Asata.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Asata.
At the time for the 2018 elections, they draw closer. our chairman leaders, now the Kabia district. Now in the fellow People's Party in Academy, and now the APC in Kabia, all People's Congress don't begin their constituency elections from the 22nd. This time they begin at South, Namambolo and Mambolo respectively, and still they continue now the other constituency there. The election be peaceful with police providing minimum security. The election for the district executive will be done at any time from now. These are other things when it happen. The civil society and the media don't join forces with the Kabia District Council and other stakeholders in the area of revenue generation. Now the district, this council over the years don't face serious challenges in raising revenue for help develop the district. The situation they want now as the central government not send any allocation yet. This non-payment of grants don't make the council and MDAs not able to take development activity for this year. So if council not raise revenue, it will be difficult. Most of the areas they council for its revenue, ordinary and individual, the benefit day. Now that the civil society and media don't join hands for raise revenue, people hope they will work so that can will collect revenue and income account to the people of Gambia to see how they will use their money here. The Independent Media Radio Network, Nasalone, the Northern Region Coordinator, we also double as a station manager, Radio Buffett, station manager, Radio Buffett, Asan White Koroma, and the Winston President, we also the station manager at Sky Radio, Diana Alpha. They don't have visit Kabia, to be specific, they can radio Collection and meet with some radio Kaliza staff them, well, they be all been there at the place day. Now radio Collection. As the election fever, una sorry.
Thank you very much. I think we don't get Asata from Gambia. Thank you very much. Now we will go to Putloka for talk to Abubakar Kamara from the Bankasuka. We still dey try Abubakar. We still dey try.
Cost is 600 and
Yes, Abubakar from Bankasuka.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Bankasuka. This is the manager for Bankasuka. Hello.
Okay.
This is the manager of the station. Abubakar, I'm a journalist, sir. Hello.
It's very unfortunate. We've been the try for talk to Abubakar na Bankasuka, but we're not able to get him yet. We still the try him and see if he go there online. We still the try for talk to the various radio station managers them all over the country, and also try for link them on this Federation Link. For now, we get Abubakar Kamara a day on the standby for can give in your information. We still dey try am, but we still dey get difficulty na the line forget Abubakar. Still dey get problem with the line, but I hope say this time round it don't dey ring. We dey get her now online. Okay, Abubakar. Hello, Abubakar.
Listeners, good morning, Fedration Link.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, Abubakar, they online now.
Yeah, correctly, I dey talk to I dey inside carrying a district, the newly created district in the Northwest region, where I can observe the lower constituency election under the People's Congress Party. Well, probably as we have been able to recall that this constituency election starts on the 22nd, which is Friday, and the end today, the 24th of September 2017. But if I get able to now just a snapshot on the newly created district, we are carrying a district. Now, one of the most deprived and so very much difficult to access the district headquarters in Kamakui. But Fedration Link happened for Tap na Lezing Guhao Chibdom, we na Batkanu. Semusu, we the head of delegation, we na the Honorable Farmer Chief, we na Baikuru, Tamaguru, the third of Masimbi Chibdom, we actually become along with other people we comprise up to 7. Well, the election starts inside constituency 67. We are Tibia Tidom, we are Rumeni, and Semusu inside Safroko. We take place inside the Titom. According to the elections, now just like selection, we they make because they endorse the executive them. Well, Mr. Mohamed Mekasi and the outgoing chairman, and Mr. Ismail Fonti Kanu, the current chairman inside constituency 67. Inside constituency 66, we comprise except now 4 chiefdoms. We get Bizing Guau Chiefdom, Tama Bolonto, Mafonda Bagbilibe, and Semusu Standard Tidaran Chiefdom. Mr. Mohamed Mekasi in the chairman day. Of course, but we get certain difficulties before ever the resolution. See, Mr. Mohamed Mekasi say you have to be chairman because the stand down on consultation it takes up to 2 hours. We finally bring in the list and endorse Mr. Mohamed Mekasi as the chairman. But Theo and Mr. Jallo, you know what happened at that of the independent candidates with the inside Bolonto Tidor are in independent, not belong to the People's Congress Party, and it belongs to participate for this lower constituency election. But the supporters of the People's Congress Party tell us they make it come up now, and you don't get any business to do with the People's Congress Party. But it belongs to the People's Congress Party. But they say independent candidates don't get any party. But actually, without any sense of direction, they be forcefully pull another. And of course, this Fedration Link happened for interview the member of parliament for constituency 52, when our Honorable Rashid Ibrahim Bundu, when we clearly point and say, according to the resolutions of the People's Congress Party, don't get anything for do with any independent candidate. But by and large, yes, the 2 constituency elections where Fedration Link happened for witness be one of the most peaceful ones we witness. But frankly, as we talk, inside constituency 55, and we, the current member of parliament, when our Honorable Binet Bambura yesterday, they repelled some stones there because of some agreement between the one that we were contest for the Kadama election, the Kadama constituency elections. But the constituency elections then, inside Betting Lokomasama and Capable on proper, it become out the way and manner when people in WhatsApp. As today, the day inside Mangi, Otloko, Parampa, and Mashimra Chidon. As also, we don't do the one for Billy Junction and Koya Chidon. Both Sekatom, and Sungu. But Fedration Link also happens that one local-based organization, we Community Action for the Welfare of Children, we don't train 204 community health clubs and 60 school health clubs there. Why they're training people that they foresee how they for propagate and see and improve the status at which people they die out of malaria, as they regard malaria as the most killer disease inside this part of the country. The director of it, Mr. Abdul Sanko, when he explains of Fedration Link, he said that they get support from Catholic Relief Services and Global Fund. Well, according to Mr. Matthew Sine Kamara, we are the project officer for the malaria control program under Akawe, he emphasized that they train the community health clubs and the school health club for envisage and see how they for transmit the messages when they give them. Well, for the Koro EV, we are a non-government organization, therefore can boost local Masama with a technical school and primary and secondary school inside Maten community. According to Abu Matari, we are the director, he explained to Oja and OGP Fedration Link, he said don't construct up to 28 schools there inside local Masama, Kabubulo, and Bure Kasem of Ponte Tidom. Well, he talks here, he said that they get the support through from Germany, where this organization, when I Frigolo EV, he registered inside Germany and Chimushu inside Sierra Leone. But yo, before the level, the people the installation of the transmitter and the connection don't begin for don't start inside local city also. But people then emphasize the prepaid meter where inside the bull nadu say they enable meet demand cost of the people inside local cities. Because after 35 years, when people in a local city also they lost electricity, and now they try to bring electricity. So if they try to bring electricity, they need to bring down the price where they don't put now 705,000 euros for take as a prepaid meter. Reporting for Oja OGP Fedration Link, Menabaka can report for local city, Northwest region.
Thank you very much, Abubakar, for this wonderful report. Now we try for go corner to Patrick Mansare, where in several can give you in your update waiting they happen na corner. Stay tuned. You will get messages and for send. You can send them through with text line when at 076 470 400 076 470 400. Now we dey go to Mr. Patrick Mansare na kono for make we able get in your parts. We still dey try Mr. Patrick Mansare, but as you know, we dey still get problem with the phone line. But I know say Patrick they on the standby now, and he go can give you in your information as to wetin dey happen na kono. Oh, we still get problem with the line. Patrick, I know you know wetin dey happen, but still they try am. You see, so we still get this line still open for Guy.
The number you have dialed is either switched off.
Now we dey go to Joseph Amara. We feel say Patrick in line day off. We dey go now to Joseph Amara na Matthew John. Joseph Amara na Matthew John. You see, with line still open, you will get comment, queries, suggestions. You can still text the 076-470-400. I know say we don't get Joseph Amara from Matu John. Joseph?
Yeah, good morning, people who listen this morning, and you and others within our studio.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
This morning, get a report we come up from Bonds. We one organization a development initiative program deep. Then they get for embark on road to recovery, sustain community engagement strategies. We they want to recognize and emphasize in donors and government circles as a vehicles where they impact change na bonds communities, and they also get the strengthening for exist community-based structures and groups, especially for youth, women, and civil society. How they go able for make them be accountable and sustainably, and also with transparent, in service delivery. And inside that very meeting, we then call stakeholders together, and also media and plenty other people will be there at that very meeting. The Deputy Director of Education way in they get for double for be the chairperson for that meeting when I'm Mohammed Kamara be get for tell people inside the meeting say in for general say in press for keep the operation at the district. I say because when they come they look at education as the priority where they want for achieve. We say him for as Deputy Director of Education is very much happy because you know the kind impact we don't happen over the years, starting from Ebola, we let plenty picking them come out of school, especially girl picking them we then get belly. So if at all deep don't come for make sure that they're able for look at issues like that for address. I say him believe say now the right direction where they don't take for see that they're able to accomplish and bring better learning in the country, especially this part of the country we're in there. I said because for the past years we don't stay now. This year we na 2017 MPSC where they sit. They say really come out with a very good result. Where Bond district happens to be second in the southern province. They say that alone don't add further to incap because of the monitoring of the and supervision of the supervisors and inspectors and even training with UNICEF and other organizations and also government of Salome where we don't bring to see that they're able to train teachers we will be well equipped for return back to the schools and teach the picking them. It's in belief in one of the strategies and then one day we don't have for improve on MPSC as compared to before this time we poor result and we come out we ain't be don't discourage as the time we take office. And inside that meeting, the program, the district program officer, when Francis Tommy Sandy, Francis Tommy Sandy being for call the attention of people then, and said and say the program is there for out of school picking them. It said, but in the really encourage because in as much as the targets and they're ready for many do the operation at the district. It's another if you make UNICEF where now the key donor where they support them, they don't give them motorbikes, when are new motorbikes. It's and again for make sure that they're able to reach now all areas where they're supposed to make it operate. Because it's based on waiting the deputy chairperson of council will back up therefore talk we say many times donors NGOs and come at the district, they not they reach now the hard to reach areas. They say they deprive and then deprive communities. They say but in the appeal to them for me they move now the areas. And the program officer they get for assure that they go make sure say they reach now difficult terrain like Tema, Cream and Boom Chiefdoms. They say they get for reach in that areas. In fact, even tell the people they say it's supposed for them at the island where it go base day. Say but based on the visitation of people where they come for access easy information, it's another made they decide for Sidon at the mailer when I'm at Tujong. They say about 65% of in time all they get for them at the island. The deputy program manager for Deep Sierra Leone, Mohammed Haji Kamara, they get for talk say The program na national and non-governmental organization where it don't operate nationally for the past 9 years. And it also get for the operation. It did more for school, for men able for work with people. And in as much they get support from UNICEF and other donors like EU and Terratech. And he also say UNICEF are the principal donor where they give them more support. Therefore, then they look at health, education, wash, nutrition. Now 3 districts before this time, put local, Pujeon, Kailang, and now they don't add Bont and Bo. It's a therefore they therefore make sure that they implement educational programs where entitled now initiative to district stakeholders outreach meeting where they're able for all, and it say in particular they go make sure say they're able for do exactly what they stand for. And it talks say then they get for do UNICEF they get for do survey in 2016 where they give the national assessment for picking the people out of school, and they end up forget over 1,000 picking them where 1 million picking them where they come out of school. Except but they get for work for restructure the lives of them picking them, for give them support in the sense not a matter of giving them package, giving them material, but they make sure that they're able for make them recycle them back in the school system where they go able for get a conducive environment. They get people where they give them counselors where they counsel them now the schools for see that the people they don't be part of the schools environment. And it say they will make sure say all everything they need now the school like water and sanitation will also be provided now their schools. So therefore it give a word to the people of Bond district and the other districts where they operate that they must see that they're able for achieve within they don't put on paper. Therefore it say the reason why they call civil society and media now for men they show the people where they don't come for serve that they're ready for be accountable and transparent with all their programs, with all the funds that they receive, for make sure that the people that benefit from what they don't get from the donors. For Federation Link, Joseph Morrison Amara, the report, Voice of Female Radio, 88.5 FM MR2.
Thank you very much, Joseph Amara, for this wonderful report. Now we dey try forget Lalugba, and we still dey try am. As soon we get them, we go able put them online. Yes, now we dey go to Lalugba. We don't dey try am. I feel say don't dey online now. Yeah, so that's NCF go able to give you a report on wetin dey happen. Still, una no go forget for una text messages them. Una go send the una go send them na the 076470400. Yeah. So we still dey look at we dey try Lalugba. In phone they still ring, but we don't know something. No, they near the phone.
The customer you are calling is not answering.
Okay.
Please try
Then
later. Thank you.
we go ahead. Yes, Aminata, you get text messages then?
Yes, Mr. Jalo, get so many. Now this person say, thank you, Fedration Link. I love your program because you always give us the latest development in our beloved country. From John P. Vandy. This other text message said there was serious fighting at Kwari yesterday for the lower level elections. This other callers in Texas say APC party they try for put them house in order from Mr. Joe in Bond. This other one say from lecturer G.Y. Maui. The people of Ribia Chiefdom are still waiting for the reconstruction of our colonial Mabam Bridge. We therefore want you people to talk about it. Maybe the contractor will facilitate its project. This other one says Salone need fast change. So we need for change government fast and give other people change. This other text I say, okay, this is not right anything, just saying. I know the APC party are not doing elections. This other say the APC party are not doing election. These selected people have been chosen by their almighty chairman and leaders of the party, from James Kisi. This other text says, thank you all. The other one says, trust me, APC party na party way peaceful, na grassroots party, chief whip na the beer water. I think we not go burnt first.
Yeah, I still dey try
We get this other caller now. We send this message, this text. He say a caller said they have locked them up in cell because they accuse them of saying the workers have stolen 2 bags of money the government gave them. That na back of American embassy. The ONS workers them now then catch the 2 lady them would then say them put them they hand over them to police. So why may ONS then come inside this matter so and do something for them people there so because they call we just on our line. This other text I say Mr. Kelly want to be the running mate to Yumikela. This other one say good morning. I just want to raise concern to you guys. Have talking about the massive ship. I wake up so early this morning and I go at the stadium, but I did not see any of them. This one I say, I am a die-hearted member of the APC, but I totally condemn the H photograph on the new map of Sierra Leone. He live in power soonest and quite apart from the Sierra Leone. From that, Sierra Leone is not his personal property. This is now from Konima in Makini. This other person say, what is this again? Okada don't come back inside the CDB. Oh, Salone, Yusuf Kamara. This now from lecturer J.Y. Mawe. I'm really urging authority to put a stop to this issue of stab as it is getting uncontrollable now. It is the youth. One day, if not stop, will be between politicians and elders. This other one again from lecturer Jeremiah. I'm really urging authority to put stop. Okay, I think that the same thing is saying again. SLBC, I'm appealing to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting to try and maintenance this station. It is a shame to the country unable to give proper information to its citizens. The background of the radio is very poor and you can understand nothing from Idris Kono.
messages them too much.
Yes.
And time not in our favor again. I don't they try McKinney, I don't they try Bond, but all them phones and look switch off. I don't know what in the happen with your networking. You see, Theo, you get a recap of what you want to say?
Yes, well, NEC don't put out some or what they call nomination fees for candidates that will go on for stand for elective positions in the coming general elections. For the presidential election, the nomination fee will be 30 million leones. For the parliamentary, it will be 3 million leones. For councillor, it will be 500,000 leones. For mayor and chairman, it will be 1,500,000 leones. Then for village headman, it will be 250,000 leons. I think to say this very reasonable enough. All the political parties them for able for afford them, and I think to say neck trod cautiously on this because people they think say the figures go dey above this. Where you think about waiting, for example, a party like SLPP they charge for the flag bearer candidature fee when 120 million euros. So many people have been fit to say perhaps NEC go take the cue from that and charge more than waiting a single party charge. But I think to say this go meet the expectation of all the political parties them, and I'm not think to say anyone go gumble 30 million as presidential nomination fee. I think is quite enough. Then somebody talk about the Chinese medical ship. Welcome, not to stadium if you go. If you either go na Connaught Hospital, or I think say they get one place where they say Jue Chinese Hospital. Then outside that fair for go, or you listen to the public notice where dictate to the effect. Then of course the callers them, as I say, they not focus more on the issues them what we deal with. They focus more on other issues them. When for the send on a text messages them based on the issues them where we discuss, because the program forgets a direction.
Thank you very much, Theo. Time not in our side again. Aminat, I get any last word?
Well, we just encourage them for let them keep on the call with 644 free line, and also the WhatsApp line. Then the remaining messages them we will get for upload on our website, the OGI website, we at www.ogi.gov.sl.
Okay, thank you very much. We have they ask all the other MDAs them. We been doing at the validation meeting. We been supposed for do some certain commitments them. Make them able do them commitments them as soon as possible, and look at the draft report send unto OGP in the State House on Monday, so that because this will serve as a basis for our midterm assessment report we'll go for send at the OGP Secretariat the 30th of this month here. So I want to thank Theo.
Yeah, and just this now notice number say 7:30 today na AYV television. We go get a debate today where we go for look at the president performance for the years they were done in office. So 7:30 tune into AYV television for that wonderful debate.
I want to thank you very much. Thank everybody who participates during this particular program. Once more, I will thank you all.
Thomas, you can listen radio.
Yes, I dey listen radio, and all waiting